Bug.
Batting second and pitching, number 14, Garcia. Batting third, playing catcher, number 7, Lopez. Batting fourth at first base, number 9, Dempsey. Batting fifth, left fielder, number 5, Long. Batting sixth at third base, number 12, Walker. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 24, Rivera.
It's higher than you think.
Batting eighth in center field, number 15, Yimmy. Batting eighth at second base, number 2, Davis. And batting ninth in right field, number 20, Otts.
Felt like that was fast for 9 or 10 players, but I guess it was right. Not Jed Nate.
Coming live from the VIP, heard the nightlife, lost life without me.
To meet your senior starting Sanger Indians. Leading off, playing center field, number 2, Twister, Wilson. Batting third and playing shortstop, number 1, Reed, Sebastian. Batting eighth on the mound tonight, number 13, Riley, Tarwater.
I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan.
Playing first base, number 16, David McCown.
I shoot not, now we're doing it quick. If I hit you in the face, you gonna be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed, so I'ma keep
Your designated hitter, batting ninth, number 25, Bennett Roloff. Also pitching tonight, number 5, Michael McCown. And let's give a big round of applause to our team manager, Presley Corbin. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
That came unplugged, probably when we moved everything over here.
The Sanger Indians baseball team is proud to have J&R Insulation as a Silver Slugger sponsor. Tonight we have Sebastian Martinez here to represent J&R Insulation to throw out our first pitch. Sebastian, whenever you are ready. Great job. Thank you, Sebastian, and thank you to J&R Insulation.
When it comes to your home, you need a local.
Well, good evening, Brett.
Howdy, howdy.
Trust. Manning Construction and Roofing is
We are
your hometown
here for
contractor.
senior night
You can
for the
rely
Sanger
on
Indians
whether
at
you're
home
looking to
versus
design and build
the
your
Gainesville
dream home,
Leopards.
Transform outdated spaces to fit your
Sanger's coming
lifestyle,
off of
or
two
needing
big district
restoration
wins last week
services
over
to
Van
restore
Alstyne. They won on the
fire
road on
or
Tuesday
damage. We are here to
at Van
guide you
Alstyne
through
and
the
won at
process.
home
We're a local
in a
Sanger
close
company
pitcher's duel
built
3-1
on craftsmanship, integrity,
on Friday
and
night.
relationships.
Played a
Manning
non-district
Construction
game
and
against
Roofing.
Denton
Built
Braswell
right,
on Saturday where they lost 4-5. That brings their overall record to 15-10-2. And they are still battling for second place in district. Those two wins versus Van Alstyne last week ensured that they have the tiebreaker with Van Alstyne because they took 2 out of 3 from Van Alstyne on the season. Salina is basically in line to clinch district with if they can win one of the 2 games against Van Alstyne this week. If Van Alstyne loses both games to Salina and Sanger wins both games this week against Gainesville, then there'll be a game up on Van Alstyne. If Van Alstyne splits with Salina and we sweep Gainesville, we will tie Van Alstyne, but have the tiebreaker with head-to-head series of 2-1. So
Very nice. And Gainesville coming in at 1-22. But take nothing away from any school. There's still a reason why they play the games. But it is senior night. It is a little bit chilly. It would a run rule would be kind of cool.
Mother Nature did not get the memo that it's April 21st in Texas.
Now batting for the Leopards, number 8.
Riley Tidewater
Nichols.
on the mound for the little Indians. Little lefty, senior.
Maddox Vanderost behind the plate, freshman.
That's so cool to see, too. Starts off the foul ball. I did park my truck a lot further away this game as I did than I did the game before. Ooh, that was a great pitch. A little outside. 1-1 count. Little flare. Third baseman comes over, makes a throw, skips away all the way over to the fence. Runner's going to take a shot down to second. They're just going to eat that one and let the play end. I think it might have been an infield single either way, but he may get to second base on the error.
I'm going to give the belly flop at second a 7.5 on the
Now batting,
rating
number
scale.
14, Garcia.
If it wasn't wet, would it be lower?
I don't think he forgot it was turf.
Love the effort, though. Absolutely love the effort.
All right, I'm going to go in here and change the size of this because it's kind of blocking it's annoying me. So here, when you do want to do that, you hit settings, go to position,
Okay.
and then you can zoom it down,
Ah, okay. Cool.
and then we'll position it a little bit down. There we go. There we go.
Number 14 for Gainesville takes ball 1.
Also didn't have the camera recentered after the introductions too, so that might have been part of the problem.
Well, that's all right. It's been a minute since we've done this.
Yep.
Shows bunt, lays it down.
Just going to get the runner over to third. Wide
Pulls-
throw at first.
Yeah, pulls the first baseman off. Gainesville with runners at first and second with nobody out, playing a little small ball.
Make that first and third.
Excuse me. Yes. I thought they moved second base for a second, Joe. Well, what's funny is I said first and second. What I was trying to get out of my mouth was runners at the corner. That didn't come out at all.
Now batting, number 7, Lopez.
Yeah, we'll bear with us on the wind. We'll do what we can to try to minimize the amount of wind that comes into the mics, but
You
on
heard
a night like tonight, it's a little unavoidable.
You seen that thing where people saying, everybody's always saying, bear with us, and then I look, they don't even have a bear with them.
There's
Line
a shot to
That's
left
gonna be
field.
fair ball, too.
Foul.
Oh. It just, maybe the wind caught it, or the angle. No balls, 1 strike. Runners the corners for Gainesville.
In other news, our youngest member of the Sanger Sports Corner crew, Dax, his little basketball team playing in a Denton League on Tuesday nights, they won their first game, 27-20 over Ponder. Throw over to first, gets by the first baseman. That's going to score 1 run, and another runner going to advance to second. It's going to hold up there as the throw comes in quickly to Kel Barr. That is Kel, isn't it, number 11?
I believe so. It looked like a pretty good pickoff move from Tarwater. I don't know how it just got past the first baseman. Either way,
First baseman's going to play in.
run does score. Gainesville's on top 1-0.
Nobody out. Just outside on the off-speed pitch, missing the corner. Outside, ball 2. ball up the middle. Gets by Reed Sebastian. Throw from the outfielder, misses a cutoff man.
I think I missed both of them.
Now batting, number 9, Dempsey.
Gainesville defense struggling just a little bit here in the top of the first. Excuse me, Sanger. I'll get it right here in a minute. Gainesville does have runners at the corners again. Still nobody out, leading 1-0.
Throw down to second on the stolen base. They're going to get him in a rundown. Got him on the tag. Great tag by Maddox Vanderoos, the freshman.
Runner out at home trying to score.
Good strategy by Gainesville, and it almost worked, but great defensive effort by the Indians to pay attention to the lead runner, because that was exactly what the play was designed to do, is get that runner home. Great job by the Indians. One out, now runner at second.
That pitch was a strike on the throw down to second.
I'll get the hang of it here in a minute.
Oh, it's a lot, dude.
Low and outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a pitcher's pitch on that 0-2 count.
Foul ball.
I feel like the next purchase might be a canopy with the sides.
Oh yeah, I was actually thinking about that today.
Mainly to block the wind.
Yeah, and ooh, inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I was actually thinking about that today, because they have those like little 1-man tents and 2-man tents. That's what we need, just one of those like little like baseball mom tents to set our stuff up in. Mainly for the wind, just because there's so much background noise. Fouled back and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Gainesville still has a runner at second, leading 1-0 on the top of the first. Fouled away. Across the street. Another pitch fouled away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 17 pitches here in the first for Riley Tarwater. Riley steps off and gets reset.
Fouled off. Try to check a swing. 2-2 count, runner at second. think it's because the wind's coming at us. There's not a lot we can do about it. Just missed for ball 3. Be a full count.
Way inside for ball 4. Just if you're going to walk them, that's one way to do it. Runners at first and second now for Gainesville. Shows bunt, fouls away. 1 out, top of the first. Gainesville leading 1-0. Let it roll foul. Let it roll foul. Smart move right there on by the third baseman. He was charging it. I thought he was going to grab it a little bit too soon. Great decision. 0-2 count.
It was almost a great bunt.
It was, yeah. Definitely different bunting on turf and bunting on the grass and dirt.
Check swing. Looks like he's going to hold it. Ball 1, 1-2 count. In there for strike 3, right down the middle. I think that handcuffed him. I don't think he expected a fastball right down the middle in that 1-2 count.
Yeah, I don't think anybody was, honestly. I was waiting for a breaking
Now coming
ball
to
right
the
there.
plate, number 12.
Great pitch by Riley Tidewater. 2 outs now. Here at the top of the first. Gates for the runners at first and second.
That's when good chess playing comes into play in baseball. Strategy. Get them thinking one thing and throw a fastball by them. Big second out there. That's a fly ball back.
That's a windshield
past
smasher
our
if I've ever
heads.
seen one.
One hop and
over the
missed the
car.
car.
Nope.
No, you're safe. Yours is more that way. Off
Right
speed
down the pipe.
pitch in there for strike 2.
All right, outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Hits the grass, which is really wet, and just dies.
Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Great pitch. Gainesville batters are doing a really good job of fouling off a lot of pitches from Riley Tarwater. He's hit 32 pitches already here in the first.
Yep. Making him work, that is for sure. Riley is one of the 6 seniors that will be honored tonight after the game.
Breaking ball started outside a little bit too far. Didn't break back far enough back in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. David, when we're sitting here looking out, do you think 2 years ago when we started this little program that we got going on here, you think that we would see houses out here this quick?
No.
The growth in this town is so fast already.
Apparently that depends on who you ask.
Oh, no!
Great throw by Maddox Vanderoos to be there in time on the throw to third. Is that Swafford not able to handle it?
I believe so. It's the third baseman. I can't see that far from here. I
Yeah,
should start wearing my
17,
glasses.
Swafford. I was just basically going by the hype that it was probably him.
Well, yeah, it's crazy that people think that it's not growing, but I mean, gosh, you just look around town and just see. It's here.
Yeah, in the 2022 bond, there was the growth we knew was coming because we had seen growth already from previous years, and the enrollment was still growing, and there was some subdivisions under construction, but you couldn't see it as prevalent as you can today. Like back then, Tom Thumb was a rumor, and you didn't even know it was Tom Thumb. It was a grocery store.
Right.
That
It was
was
just
a rumor.
it was a chain.
And here's the argument there. You know, everybody complained about not having a grocery store. Well, guess what you need to happen before you have a grocery store? You need rooftops.
Population.
You need rooftops. And Tom Thumb wouldn't have come to Sanger if they didn't see their own eyes that the population was going to be at where it's at and grow beyond.
Riley Tarwater gets the strikeout at the end of the inning, gets him out of a jam. Gainesville puts some runners on, leaves a couple stranded, but Indians go to the bottom of the first, down 1-0. And we'll be right back.
Batting for the Indians, number 2, Twister Wilson.
And we're back now for the bottom of the first. Twister Wilson up to bat for the Indians to lead off. Indians trailing 1-0 against Gainesville in a district playoff game. Excuse me, play-in game right now. Low and outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Outside. Inside for ball 4. Twister Wilson draws the walk on 4 straight pitches.
Wilson reaches first base on a walk. Now batting, number 3, Levi Hendricks.
Levi Hendricks now batting for the Indians. Oh, great bunt attempt. Just goes foul. Twister Wilson had already rounded second, heading towards third on that bunt attempt. But it does go foul. Twister Wilson going to go and take second on that low pitch. Low and outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Wilson gets his lead off from second. Pitch is outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Low and outside. Hendricks draws the walk. Runners at first and second for the Indians.
Hendricks reaches first base on a walk. Now coming to the plate, number 1, senior
Reed Sebastian now up to the bat for the Indians. Nobody out.
Don't you lie. Paintbrush still with the black and yellow diamond. Maybach coupe and the seats I recline. Fresh out of jail, I ain't know what I was signing. I was in the drill before I knew about design.
Shows bunt. Great bunt down the third base side. There's nobody there to cover it.
That's going to be a hit.
That is a
Infield bunt
textbook
single by Sebastian.
perfect bunt.
Now
Nobody
coming to the
knew what
plate,
to do.
number 17,
Third baseman
Logan
was
Swafford.
laying there covering because the runners were coming. Pitcher looked like he was heading over to cover third base, but nobody actually went after the ball. So the bases are now loaded for the Indians with nobody out.
Yeah, that was a great bunt. Because it was, as soon as it was hit, you knew it was at least going to sacrifice runners over to second and third. But once it got past the pitcher, it was a hit.
Catches the inside corner for strike 1.
The crowd wasn't in agreement with that call.
Yeah. Really, the only person that really matters is the one that has the best view of it, though, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
0-2 count.
It's a flare down the right-hand side, just foul. Remains 0-2.
Outside.
Our baseball broadcast brought to you by Underwood Mechanical.
It's going to take a minute to get used to that name.
Yeah, formerly known as Underwood Heating and Air. They're switched name Mechanical because they now offer plumbing services.
Also formerly known as, hey, Todd, my air conditioner went out.
That might still work.
Great effort on the double play try. Third baseman just
If
takes
he
the
did
easy out
not,
at third.
if he didn't pump fake to home,
Yeah,
he
he had
might
it.
get
I
the third
agree.
to first double play.
No, I agree.
But he pumped about going home instead of just doing that initially. But Indians do get one run to make it a 1-1 game with one out, runners at first and second. Got it? Go ahead. Nice.
You want one?
I'm good.
Okay. Fly ball.
Good throw there
That was a
from
really good throw.
shallow right center to
Now
get over to
batting
third to
number
keep
9,
Reed
Maddox.
Sebastian. That is Reed Sebastian at
Fenris.
second, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Keep Reed Sebastian at second base. Keep him from tagging up.
Should be Sebastian at first and Swafford at first. Should be second.
Who's on first?
I got to finish my thought before I look another direction. I keep trying to tag the runner before I got the ball in my hand.
I don't know who's on third.
Yeah.
That's going to be a hit by pitch for Maddox Vendros, and he will advance to first, and the bases are
Fenris
loaded once
pitches
again
first on a
with
hit
2
by
outs.
pitch. Now coming to the plate, number 4, Luke Hendricks.
Big bat, and Luke Hendricks coming up to the plate.
Courtesy runner Brody Phillips in the game at first base.
Brody Phillips to courtesy run for Maddox since he's doing the catching duties.
Back to the growth comment that you were talking about. You made a really good point that, you know, these big corporations like Tom Thumb stuff, they do their own analysis of growth.
Oh, absolutely.
They're not going to base anything off of any information that anybody in this town wants to give them because obviously we needed something.
Sure.
And
the city is presenting to them. They're presenting to probably several different grocery chains to try to come to Sanger because that's what the audience and the needs or the residents were asking for. But a lot of the residents that are now, that's coming back towards us, Brett. Oh, it is going to stay on the park.
Almost had
Oh,
it.
he does not
dropped
catch it though. Boy, I don't know. I kept thinking the wind was going to get it back here.
Yeah, no. But yeah, but when companies like that, they're going to spend millions and millions of dollars. They're not going to base it off somebody's word. They're going to do their own research.
Yeah. And they and while you look at the city of Sanger, which is obviously it's inside the city limits, the I'd probably say more than 70% of the shoppers that go there are probably outside the city limits of Sanger. Some of them outside Sanger ISD, for example. There's a rough estimate of 20,000 population inside Sanger, the boundaries of Sanger ISD. And again, it's a rough estimate. Fly ball. Wynn's going to play hectic with this too. And the center fielder's not able to catch it. 1 run is home. 2 runs are home. Here comes a 3rd run. I don't know if that's going to be called an error or a double, but either way, the base is clear, and that'll be 4-1 Sanger.
Now coming to the plate, number 13, senior Riley Tarwater.
I'm not the one giving the scoreboard right now, but that kid put a lot of effort in it. He just couldn't quite get there. I
Yeah,
don't know that
the
I don't know that
win-
I'd give. Yeah,
I don't think
know
it's
that
an
I'd give
error.
him an error.
I don't think it's an error at all.
No.
Riley gets an opportunity to help himself out while he's on the mound, try to put a couple more runs on the board here. Base hit should score Luke from second, depending on the placement of said base hit. That's low. It's going to be an opportunity for Luke. Was going on the pitch. That should be a stolen base. He did not wait for the catcher to not catch it. He was just on the move. 2 outs. Not a bad play. Worst case scenario, you have Riley Tarwater leading off the next inning.
Mm-hmm.
Inside, ball 2. That's in there for strike 1. You and I had the pleasure of being on the Long Range Facilities Planning Committee in the fall. And some of the things that we did not know that we know now, like weren't approved, like Craver Ranch was not yet approved at that time. That is a City of Denton project. And if you're listening and you're like, what does that have to do with Sanger?
I was going to ask the same thing because I didn't know the answer to this one.
40% of the homes are in Sanger ISD, if not more, depending on how they cut out the subdivisions within the massive subdivision. But Craven Ranch is 9,000 homes.
Senior Bennett Roloff.
Good heads-up base running.
It's 9,000 homes. It's basically the Lantana.
Mm-hmm.
It's south of 455 when you go east of town. Don't mind dust.
Right. Yeah, I didn't know if it was going to be like Lantana, if it's going to be like the Providence or the places that you see out in
Courtesy runner at
or
second.
is that
number
Sanger
7,
Lagoon thing that
Travis
I'm thinking of?
Martinez.
Prosper.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know because it's in the city of Denton, so I don't know how to compare it because this is being annexed in the city, and like Lantana's not in any city limits. It's in Denton ISD, but it's not in any city limits. But there's enough there to where they're working with Denton ISD and Sanger ISD to craft out land,
Now coming to the plate,
to cut out land, to
number
eventually
25
deed
senior
over to the school district
Bennett Roloff.
to potentially build a future school site. While developers can deed over land, by state law, developers are not allowed to build schools. And I know that's been some of the chatter out there about this particular bond that the school district has up for vote right now, is that they just want the developers to build the subdivisions. That's not the way it works.
And we were told that during our long-range planning, and it's not even a requirement. They're allowed to donate land.
Correct.
But they're not required to do anything at all. They're not required to
No,
work
they're not-
with the
they're
school
not
district
required
by
to do
any
that.
means. A lot of them will do it just out of the goodness of their heart. But
And it being in Denton city limits, they could Denton city limits could have said, hey, we need you to work with the school district on Denton side, but they could have said, Sanger, if you want land, you got to buy it because it's not in, you know what I mean? But that's not what the developer did. I think the benefit to a developer in that scenario is that your selling point to your potential residents is that you have schools within the neighborhood to take your children to, and you're not having to take them miles away to a school that is not close.
Well, and you don't want to be known as the developer that's trying to sell houses to a community but refuse to work with them.
Correct. But contrary to popular belief, if you look out on social media this week, they do not have to build schools, nor can they by law. Schools are funded by bonds. That's why you have bonds. All right, that brings us to the end of the the first inning. I saw the 4. I'm pulling Brett here. And we got 4. The Indians got 4 runs, take a 4-1 lead as we go to the top of the second. Again, we want to thank our sponsor, Underwood Mechanical. They've been on board for a lot of our spring sports. They came on board for soccer for over the winter, came on board for track, and track is still moseying on, headed to regionals on May 1st and 2nd, and also for baseball title sponsors. So we want to thank Todd and Stephanie Underwood for coming on board with Singer Sports Corner to help us present to you our broadcast and our updates for game recaps and player of the games and all the things that we bring to you. And, of course, the majority of the funds that we bring in from sponsorships go to our scholarship fund. If you have not yet, if you're a senior and you have not yet submitted your application for a scholarship, there are a number of ways and a number of different scholarships you could apply for. And you can find those on our Facebook page. And the deadline to enter those is 4 o'clock Thursday. Either emailed to us, Thursday the 23rd, either emailed to us or turned into the front office at the high school. So you have multiple ways to turn it in. Brett's going to pick up the remaining applications on Thursday directly from the high school. And we will then turn them over to our third-party committee that is led by Grant Bowles to read over the essays and all the different applications. And they will come back and tell us who their selections are.
Yes.
I had somebody come up to me last night and told me they applied for the audio-video scholarship, so I thought they were very excited about the fact that we added that. They were pumped. He was taking pictures at 7-on-7 last night, and he came up to tell me that he applied.
You know, to be completely honest with you, and I give all the credit in the world to Mr. Rowe for this, but I don't want to be this way because it is Sanger Sports Corner, but that might be my favorite award that we're going to give this year.
Yeah. Those kids do a lot.
They do.
And I know we're Sanger Sports Corner, like you said, but it's but they do a lot to support athletics. They spend a lot of extra hours at the school to run the cameras, to run the production room, whether we're at the football game on a Friday night at home or we're inside for volleyball or basketball.
15,
and they're getting a lot of learning out of it, of course.
Oh, yeah.
But to help, some of these kids are going to try to pursue these angles and these avenues when they get to college. And they might be able to work in the audio video departments at these colleges because they can say on their resume they did it in high school.
Mm-hmm. And when we're working around them, whether we're in the press box for football or wherever we're at, and, in the gym for basketball, even if you ask them, hey, could you hand me that? They don't hesitate to jump in and help to do anything. It's always yes, sir, no, sir, yes, sir. Let me go get Mr. Rowe. They're very respectful, good kids, man. And a lot of the advancements that we have put together within the last couple of years is due to the help that we get from Mr. Rowe, and obviously, and a lot of his students are very helpful to us on the broadcast side. So the best thing that we could do is start including them, and we think it's right. So strikeout number 2 in the inning for Riley Tarwater. Indians lead 4-1 here in the top of the second.
Somebody asked if the senior recognition is after the game. It is, and
yes.
we will remain live on air for the senior recognition. Brett's actually doing the announcing for the senior recognition. And on the intercom inside the stadium.
And I completely forgot that I told you that I would do that until I was pulling up. I was like, oh, it's senior night. Oh, it's senior night.
Twister Wilson thought about going to first on that. I don't know if you were watching, but he came up like he was about to gun him out at first base because the kid was not hustling down the first baseline, but he thought better of it.
I would say if anybody could do it on this team, it would be Twister or Reed Sebastian.
But he gave it a quick look, and then he decided to pull up and just get it in second base.
Yeah, we got 2 outs. Let them have it.
Yeah.
Let's get this next batter.
Versus an errant throw, the kid's extending at third.
Mm-hmm. Good breaking ball. Oh, where was that?
Wow. Wow.
Okay, ball 1.
Yeah, that's all you can say about that. Ball 2. Those 2 pitches were drastically different speeds. I don't have a radar gun. I'll tell you by looking.
I would say the first one was about 55. That second one was about 80.
Swing on and miss. Strike 1.
The difference in the temperatures between Saturday and today.
Exactly. Is this it, or are we back to normal tomorrow? Like, I haven't even looked ahead for the weather.
I don't even know if I want to go. I don't even know what normal is going to be like for this summer.
Erratic. Almost like that pitch.
Mm-hmm. 3 balls, 1 strike. Runner at first for Gainesville. 2 outs, trailing 4-1. Low for ball 4.
Back to 76 tomorrow, 80 and windy Thursday, 87 Friday, 85 Saturday, 86 Sunday.
Now batting number 14, Garcia.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week's 85, 82, 81, and then after that we don't care.
No. At least for a few days.
Correct.
Just for curiosity, what's it like down close to where like the Atlantic and the Pacific meet?
Sia Cortez and the Pacific meet.
What's the weather like down there, David?
Let's just see. How many people are looking up where the Sia Cortez is right now? Probably nobody.
Probably. Well, you are.
I mean, I know where the Sia Cortez is, but I'm just saying people that don't know it. Or are they looking it up right now?
How many people are Googling Sea of Cortez? They've never heard of it.
Exactly.
Ground ball at third baseman. Swafford scoops it up, makes the throw to first, ends the inning.
Thursday the 30th, 82. Friday the 1st, 81. Saturday the 2nd, 80. Sunday the 3rd, 80. And anywhere from 68 to 70 at night. It's basically Groundhog Day every day. There's a 0% chance of rain the entire time.
That's all I care about.
So.
We're heading to the bottom of the second, and we'll be right back. Back to the top of the order for the Indians, Twister Wilson. Indians hold on to a 4-1 lead here in the bottom of the second.
Batted around in the top of the bottom of the first. It's always impactful to the scoreboard typically. It's hard not to be when you bat around.
Mm-hmm.
Mathematically, you're going to score some runs.
You would think.
9 batters, 3 outs, 3 bases. See, the minimum would be 2, right?
Yeah, leaving bases. Leaving bases.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 runs. Minimum's 3 runs if you bat around.
Line drive single to right.
Makes sense because I think we left 2 on when we got the last out.
Hendricks.
I didn't see how Twister got on the first inning. Did he get a hit or walk? Let's see what the old game changer says.
I think it was a walk.
It was a walk, and now he's got a hit. Levi fouls the bunt back. That was a bunt, right?
It was, and they're going to send Twister back. And I don't even know if he needed to sacrifice that. Twister was going to make it there no matter what. He got a really good jump.
Ground ball to third. Twister's going to stay at second standing. He was running on the play. Levi grounds out to third, so it'll be first out of the
Now
inning.
coming to the plate for the Indians, number 1, senior Reed Sebastian.
Don't you lie. Pittsburgh still with the black and yellow diamond. Maybach coupe in the seats I recline. Fresh out of jail, I ain't know what I was signing. I was in a drill before I knew about design.
Reed is one of the 6 seniors being honored after the game. It's senior night, as we mentioned a couple times, but stay tuned as soon as the game ends, as they will honor our seniors. Number 1, Reed Sebastian. Number 2, Twister Wilson. Number 3, Michael McCowan. Number 13, Riley Tarwater. Number 16, David McCowan. And number 25, Bennett Roloffs.
He is the nephew of not Skip. Inside. Foul back.
Barely below the screen.
Right.
2-1 count. Reed is the reigning player of the game from Friday night on that 3-1 win against Van Alstyne. He was on the mound that day in that pitcher's duel. Singer battled all evening in that game. They were down 1-0 for the bulk of that game.
Sebastian reaches
Draws
first
a walk on this at bat.
Now coming to the plate, number 17, Logan.
Bringing Swafford up to bat now. Runners at first and second for the Indians, leading 4-1 in the bottom of the second.
Reed Sebastian in that game on Friday night.
That's gonna
Ground
be
ball to the right-hand side for Swafford. That's going to be a base hit.
That's going to score a run. Runner comes up throwing to first. Excuse me.
That's going to lead.
That'll be a single by Swafford.
That's going to
Making
let
the score 5-1
Reed Sebastian advance to
Indians.
third with no throw.
Now coming to the plate,
Okay.
number 11,
I don't think there's
Bill
any level of
Barr.
baseball where they teach the outfielder to throw it to first base.
I have seen it one time, maybe twice, on a runner that's about 300 or 400 pounds coming down the first base line. But yeah, typically
It's not a good strategy.
Typically, you were taught never throw behind a runner.
Right.
And if you're running to first, you're throwing behind a runner.
Even the kid that was rounding first, Swafford, was in shock that it came that way. And Reed Sebastian, quick on his feet to get out of the way there.
Yeah, you might need those.
Makes it 5-1.
Oh, another attempted belly flop. That one I would give about a 6.2.
Swafford moves to second on defensive indifference.
Ground ball foul. Ground ball. Gets by Swafford. High throw to first is in time for the second out of the inning, but not before we scored a run.
Can you tell that somebody in our friend group
Run
does
scores on the
not
ground ball,
read the
making score
thread?
6-1 Indians. Now batting number 9, Maddox Vanderroost.
I know.
I said the same thing 3 hours ago. I know. Did you reply to this already, or did this just come across?
I did not reply, but David, we are
So waiting on
doing,
approval.
we have to, yeah, we're going through our approval process.
Yeah.
Through UIL, all playoff games have to be approved by UL. We do not expect to be declined to broadcast this early in the playoff season. What a play by that shortstop.
Oh,
And a stretch by the
another
first
great play
baseman.
By the first baseman.
2 great plays defensively there, but not before the Indians scored 2 more runs to make it a 6-1 ball game.
Source for precision sharpening and quality wood and metalworking tools. From sharpening saw blades and router bits to a wide selection of new blades, bits.
But yes, we are planning to broadcast. And when I say we, I mean Brett, because I will have 7-on-7 duties that night. But we are planning to broadcast at the Denton High School. Lady Indians are the 1 seed in Division 1 for the 4A Division 1 playoffs for District 9. And they will take on Lake Dallas Lady Falcons, who they did play on February 28th and tied them 5-5.
Depends on how you look at it. You could say possibly advantage Lake Dallas for this, because talking to some of the coaches, they did Lake Dallas wanted a 1-game playoff. Sanger, Coach Klaber, you know, he loves the 3-game playoff.
Yep.
He's got multiple pitchers. I believe Lake Dallas just has the 1 pitcher, and he was hoping for the 3-game playoff to just wear that pitcher out, because he knew that he had multiple opportunities with the multiple pitchers that he's got. But since they couldn't come to an agreement, they coin toss. Sanger loses the coin toss, so it will be a 1-game playoff against Lake Dallas.
And if you didn't know, I mean, you might have heard me say that they're the 1 seed for Division 1 for 4A, and you're like, wait, I thought we were 2nd place in district. We are 2nd place in district, but they now do what they used to do in football years ago. Before they broke up the districts in Division 1 and Division 2 in football, they used to break off the 4 teams that went with the 2 largest enrollment and 2 smallest enrollments out of the 4 that qualified in the Division 1 and Division 2 playoffs. Now they now do that with basketball, baseball, volleyball, and what did I miss?
Now batting number 7.
Basically the 4 or 5 other sports. So volleyball, both boys and girls basketball, softball, and baseball.
Mm-hmm.
So Salina is the other qualifying team in our district, and Salina and Sanger have larger enrollment than I believe Bonham and Van Alstyne. So therefore we go Division 1, and we're the 1 seed because we finished higher than Salina, and Salina's the 2 seed for Division 1. And Van Alstyne and Bonham go to the playoffs in Division 2. Lake Dallas finished 2nd in their district as well with an 8-2 record, and they were behind Prosper Richland, which we know so well from basketball.
Right.
And both of them are the 2 largest enrollments out of the 4 that went. So they are the 1 and 2 seed for Division 1. And that district, I think it's Panther Creek is maybe Panther Creek and Crum are the other 2 teams. Excited about realignment, though.
Yes.
Getting rid of Salina and Prosper and any of our athletic districts is a big win. Great play by the 2nd baseman and a great throw. Wow, I didn't even think he was going to get to the ball.
What range
Kel
was that?
Barr.
My gosh. That is how you take the correct angle, or as we teach them in Little League, we teach them banana towards that ball, banana towards
Now
the ball.
batting number 9.
That's a perfect banana.
Dempsey.
Yeah, Kel Barr on the play there. Excellent range.
He even has shifted far to the right. Ball's hit opposite field, so he had to make a long run to his left. and still make a great throw. Picture perfect play for out number 1. Inside. 2 balls, no strikes.
Kelbar plays a lot of shortstop when Reed Sebastian pitches, so he does have a lot of range.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike. Just had a raindrop or spit go right into my right eye.
Another Singer athletic news. Last night began a little 7-on-7 action for the high school. They sent a varsity and 2 JV teams over to Aubrey for a little league play. First action of the 7-on-7 season for
What a scoop.
for Singer. Singer varsity went 1-1 in their 2 games.
Was this a qualifier?
No. It's just a league play, kind of like when they used to go to Salina.
Okay. I'm so far removed from it now. So with Jace being a senior, I'm just.
Yeah, the qualifying
Not
tournaments are
involved.
just on Saturdays,
They're just Saturdays. Okay.
and they don't start till May 9th.
Okay.
Now coming to the plate for the Leopards, number 5, Long.
They did a 4 or 5 week league, and I say it's a league. They don't even keep score. So I mean, they do
Okay.
keep score, but they don't like keep track. They just announce the score during the game.
It's-
You as a parent or a coach can know if you won or lost, but there's not a standings you look at later or anything like that. It's just getting reps. Yep.
That's actually great.
Yep. And we went to Salina for 4 or 5 of these same weeks last year, and this year it's in Aubrey. I think Salina's still hosting one, but now that Salina moved up classifications, I think they're inviting more 5A and 6A schools. The other schools that were at Aubrey yesterday, obviously us in Aubrey, Lake Dallas, Pilot Point was there, Gunner was there, and there might have been some others. I know those 4 were there for sure. And then some teams had multiple JVs there. Aubrey now has a full 100-yard indoor practice facility.
Wow.
It is massive. Like when they said we had our first 2 or I think our first 3 games that I was a part of were in the indoor. I was thinking, oh, we got that lucky draw, because I was thinking it was just 50 yards, and I go inside and I was like, oh no, this is the full shebang.
Wow. That's probably what, about $50-60 million
Long
facility.
reaches
Don't even
on
know
the
the
wall.
price tag on that.
Now coming to the plate, number 12, Walker.
That's how you pass a bond right there. Just throw it out there and hope for the best.
Yep. And they did a good job of keeping it right there with the rest of their athletic facilities, right up there against the stadium. It's not out of the way. Like sometimes you see a town that they build something like that and it's not next to everything else.
Right.
Like now, unless Argyle's getting a new indoor, Argyle's indoor is not near their high school stadium or their high school now. It's next to the middle school.
Oh, really?
Now they might be getting, because the old high school is now the middle school there, but the new high school is in Harvest, like across town.
Oh.
And they have a new stadium there too, but I don't know if they have another indoor or not. Ground ball to second. They would get it over to second base for the force out. That'll end the inning. Remains a 6-1 game. Indians leading as they get ready to come to the plate in the bottom of the 3rd inning. We'll be back.
Luke Hendricks.
And we're back to start the bottom of the third. Excuse me, bottom of the third. Luke Hendricks up the bat now for the Indians. Indians lead 6-1 here on senior night. Swing and a miss, strike one. Outside. One ball, one strike. Outside. Skips away from the catcher. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bennett Roloffs in his hair, runs all the way over there to get the ball. Ball 4 draws the walk.
Leadoff walk by Hendricks. Now coming to the plate, number 13, Riley Tarwater.
Riley Tarwater up to bat now. Runner at first, nobody out. Hendricks takes off for second. Throw's going to be way late. He's in there, stolen base.
Hendricks.
Another great bunt.
Beautiful. I don't know if it's going to get there in time.
Well,
It's
not only that, the second baseman wasn't there to cover in time, so it's going to get by the second baseman covering first, as the first baseman was charging.
Infield single by Tarwater scores the run, making it 7-1.
They will get a courtesy runner.
Now running at second base, courtesy runner, number 7, Travis Martinez.
Travis Martinez coming in to run for Riley Tarwater as he is the starting pitcher.
Now at the plate for the Indians, number 25, senior Bennett Roloffs.
Bennett takes outside for ball 1. Low and inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Fouled back towards the net. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now batting for the Indians,
Bennett strikes
number
out.
2, senior Twister Wilson.
Twister Wilson coming to the plate. 1 out, runner at second. Travis Martinez is that runner at second as he pinch ran for Riley Tarwater. Indians scored 4 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third so far. I know my thinking too, but then I sent it. That's why I sent it to him.
Okay.
And that I sent that exact thing to him so he could read it.
Oh, okay.
And then that was his thing.
Okay.
So I'm not saying we should. I'm just saying that that's the stance on it. I didn't. Okay, he's still batting.
Yeah.
1-1 count. Still 1 out. Ooh, that's going to be a hit batter. Looked like an off-speed pitch, so I'm not going to say it didn't hurt because I'm not him.
Well, it is a little chilly. It probably stung a
Wilson
little bit.
reaches first base on a hit by pitch.
Plus, he doesn't have an ounce of fat on him. He's all skin and bones. Tell he's probably cold because I bet he's about to put that oven mitt on his hand.
Looks like I've got a pitcher's change coming up.
And after the pitching change, we are back. Levi Hendricks up to bat for the Indians. Runners at first and second here with 1 out. Indians lead 7-1. Hendricks lays down a bunt, and it's a great bunt. It's going to be slow, and there's nowhere to go. He's going to be safe all the way down. Everybody's safe. Bases loaded with 1 out.
By Hendricks. Now batting number 1, senior Reed Sebastian.
That will bring Reed Sebastian up to the plate. Bases loaded with just 1 out. There's a shot. Right fielder's chasing it down. That's going to be over his head and foul, just foul. as it one hops the fence. Very, very long strike. No balls, one strike, one out. Bases loaded for the Indians. Reed Sebastian still batting. 7-1 lead here in the bottom of the third. Outside corner, strike two. Low and inside. Another shot. High, high fly ball. Right fielder chasing it down, but it's going to be out of play. And we'll reset with a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Outside. That's going to score a run. I was going to skip away from the catcher. 1 run scores. Everybody moves forward 90 feet.
Making the score 8-1.
Makes your score 8-1. Gives Reed Sebastian a 3-2 count. Outside. Great at bat for Reed Sebastian.
Walk by Sebastian.
He had a couple of them launched down the right field line to go foul.
Swafford.
Kept battling, draws the walk. Bases now loaded again with still just 1 out. Logan Swafford stepped up to the plate for the Indians. Very high infield fly ball. Second baseman comes in. He parks underneath it. Makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting for the Indians, number 11, Kel Barr.
Kel Barr now batting for the Indians. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Catcher doing a great job to keep it right there in his vicinity. Hold the runners at third. Foul ball down the left field line. outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just misses the inside corner. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs with the bases loaded. Kelbar with a shot to right field. Right fielder comes in, makes a catch to end the inning for Gainesville. Indians leave the bases loaded, but they do take an 8-1 lead into the top of the 4th, and we'll be right back.
Rivera.
Now batting for the Leopards, number 24, Rivera. Riley Tarwater still on the mound for the Indians. First pitch is way inside for ball 1. Ground ball rolls foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled back and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Slow roller towards second base. Kelbar comes in, scoops it up, makes a throw to first for out number 1.
Now batting number 15, Gimme.
Strike 1 from Tarwater. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Riley Tarwater now on 75 pitches for the day. outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Low for ball 3. In there, full count. Just barely catches the inside corner. Ground ball to second. Kelbar comes up, makes the throw. Gets the out at first for out number 2.
Now batting number 1, Vance.
Defensive timeout for the Indians. As Kelbar is at 79 pitches. And that's going to be it for the senior pitcher today. As Kelbar leaves the mound with an 8-1 lead. And then slowly comes back. No, we are going to have a pitching change here. So during this new pitching change warm-up, we'll take a break and we'll be right back. Now we are back. Low and outside for ball 1. Big swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. In there for strike 2. Foul away. McCown on the mound for the Indians now, throwing hard. We go from a left-handed pitcher to right-handed pitcher. And he's wasting no time right now going after this batter, trying to get the 3rd out. Fly ball to center field. And that will be the third out of the inning, and we're going to move to the bottom of the fourth with the Indians leading 8-1, and we'll be right back. If they're gilding brand cotton, it should be fine. Yeah.
Now at the plate, number 4, Luke Hendricks.
Out number 1, fly out to the left field. Luke Hendricks up the bat now for the Indians.
That is going to be a base hit.
Through.
And see, I was thinking it was hit hard enough, and then the shortstop almost got there.
He almost got there, yeah. And the shortstop's kind of kicking himself in the butt right now because he was very close.
Hendricks.
That was a hard hit
Now
shot.
coming to the plate, number 5, Michael McCown.
The new pitcher for the Indians now, Michael McCown.
Keep going. Did you see what I said?
That's a fact. I have a long torso. That's what I tell everybody. Not fat. I just have a really long torso that stretches.
Covers a lot of territory.
Yeah, it does.
Luke on the move. He's going to be up with a stand-up stolen base.
Stolen base by Hendricks.
Like, if I didn't have this big old gut, I would still wear a 2X. Because, like, when I raise my hands, I don't want everybody to see my belly button piercing.
Right. I don't want to see it either.
Oh. It's got the little dolphin, tattooed, jumping through the hoop.
Send help, whoever's listening.
Got a little Sanger Indian tattoo with a spear in the background trying to get the dolphin.
That would be great.
If the Indians ever win state in any sport, I'll get it done. My wife just said, what?
Sean McMahon is apparently chiming in on the umpiring.
That one fouled back and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's what we need to do. We need to bring Sean on during a broadcast
I would
and have,
love
you know
to.
how they reference the expert on refereeing in a game like
Honestly,
CBS or Fox?
We joke with Sean a lot, but I would absolutely love to have him on any sport that we broadcast.
He could probably do basketball season because he doesn't. I don't think he refs basketball.
No, hell no. That's a lot of running for him. But I guarantee he knows the rules.
Oh yeah, exactly.
There's a shot, high fly ball. Shortstop parks underneath it, makes the catch. 4 out, number 2.
Now batting for the Indians, number 20, Kyle Goss.
If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear, the camera's here.
Outside ball 1. Goss is pinch hitting for Roloffs. Bennett Roloffs. One of the seniors being honored later tonight after the game. Lukentcher's able to steal third. Throw would have been in time. Third baseman wasn't able to handle it. It's a good throw by the catcher. I think a lot of times these kids are, when the ball bounces like that, it's just they're judging it off the turf versus a dirt bounce. It's a little different.
And you and I both played baseball. It's been many years since we played at this level, but I think back to like whenever I'm at that age and I've got a ball coming at me, and I'm not expecting it the entire time as this run's going to score on a wild pitch. Actually, might have just been a pass ball. That was very
Hendricks scores on a wild
catchable.
pitch, making the score 9-1 Indians.
But your first instinct is to get into position, and then they say watch the ball all the way into your glove. But how many times can you think back to think you know for a fact that you didn't accidentally close your eyes or turn your head just that split second as the ball's reaching your glove and just skips away? It's always a bang play, especially when you know you got a runner coming right at you, feet first.
Kyle Goss is another one of the freshmen, 2 freshmen on this roster. He takes a walk and he goes first base.
Walk by Goss. Now coming to the plate, number 2, senior Twister Wilson.
Brett, we're in need of 2 more runs
You think if we call
between
Twister,
now and the 5th inning.
if we go ahead and say that his name is Eli, he'll just hit a home run and get this game over with so that he can come up here and punch us for letting everybody know what his real name is. Outside.
That's going to allow Goss to advance to second base.
Goss moves to second on a wild pitch.
What is it when it's flashing yellow?
I think it's just struggling with the signal,
Okay.
but it's still going.
Yeah.
I think it's just buffering.
I do that a lot. Be mowing the yard, I'll just stop for no reason. I'll be like, what are you doing? I'm catching your breath? No, I'm buffering. Another wild pitch gets away. Runner advances down to third.
It's a 3-0 count to Twister as well.
Goss advances to third on a wild pitch.
I think Twister's got the take sign, and he didn't like it. I think he wanted the green light.
I
on a 3-0
guarantee
count.
you. The senior, he wants to hit. I don't blame the kid, but let's see what he does right here. He's going to take right down the middle. He's so mad right now, I guarantee you. He's like, I could have hit that. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Now he's got the green light. he looked at Coach, and Coach had said one. I think he meant to take a strike, basically what he was saying. You're taking a strike.
That's
A
a
shot up
the
the middle, and that's why I wanted to swing the bat, get an RBI right there. Makes it 10-1.
RBI single by Wilson, making the score 10-1 Indians. Now batting, number 8, Brody Phillips.
Brody Phillips up to bat now for the Indians. 2 outs. Indians lead 10-1. Twister Wilson at first.
Did you bring your glasses?
Nope.
You're gonna need my readers out of the truck.
I hope that they got good handwriting. Nah, I should be all right as long as I got light.
Stolen base by Wilson.
I'll hold my phone like this and my eye like this. There's a shot.
That's a shot.
That's going to make it all
Bounces
the way
by
to
the left
fence.
fielder. That's that magical 11th run. Now we just kind of give up, not give up any runs between now and the top of the 5th.
RBI triple by Phillips, making the score 11-1 Indians. Now batting number 1, Reed Sebastian.
Don't you lie. Still with the black and yellow diamond. Maybach coupe in the seats, I recline. Fresh out of jail, I ain't know what I was signing. I was in a drip before I knew about designer.
Outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Very, very high fly ball. Shallow left center. Basket catch.
Basket catch by the center fielder. Great job. But not before the Indians get 3 more runs. So after 4 in the first, 2 in the second, 2 in the third, and 3 in the fourth, the Indians lead 11-1. And if they can get 3 outs without giving up a run in the top of the 5th, that will be the ballgame.
And we'll be right back.
All right.
We're back to start the top of the 5th.
Ground ball to first baseman Swafford, who handles it himself, and we have 1 away. Some defensive changes here. Swafford now at first base. Travis Martinez in at second base. No, that's not Kilbar. That's Kyle Goss moved over to third, or is now in at third base. Reed Sebastian still at short.
McCown's still on the mound. He came in relief for
Penrose still behind the plate. Ground ball to shortstop. Reed Sebastian handles it. Throw over to first is there. Good stretch by Swafford for the second out. 1 out away from starting our senior ceremony.
Lopez.
Yes, there is 7 innings in high school baseball instead of Texas, but there is a 10-run rule after 5 innings, or 4.5 in this case. Oh, okay. Good eye. It almost hit him in his eye.
good eye. Yeah, he almost had just one.
Thank goodness he has quick reflexes.
Right. Inside.
Just inside for ball 2. Looks like I have more and more people filing in, I think, getting ready for the senior festivities.
That one's fouled back. That's a windshield getter.
It's under Jenny's car.
It went under your car.
But not on my car?
Nope. It did hit the car next to you, though, but on a bounce, so it probably didn't hurt it.
Well, maybe you'll have a souvenir on your way home. High and inside. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing on a miss. Full count.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke. That's what I love about the way we do this. We have no roles. One time, we just switch back and forth.
Yeah, it's just random.
I love it.
We have no plan.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me that one time in softball. We have a plan on who calls what inning, and I was like, nope.
Yep.
That'll be the ball game.
We more or less, just to say it short and sweet, we play off of each other.
Yep.
If I see you've got something going on, I'll jump in. If you say I've got something going on, you got to jump in. It's great teamwork.
Oh, he's getting them right now.
Oh.
I thought he was like ordering them.
Dad made me grab a 3X. But... that was rude of him. He runs through.
We're going to turn down the sound just for a little bit, but we will be back here momentarily as we get ready to do senior festivities here on senior night for Sanger baseball after the Indians win 11-1.
What matters most, from home and auto insurance to
coming back on a minute to give us a Kelly Saul stat update for this game. Again, the Indians win 11-1. When you dive into the numbers, Mr. Wilson was 2 for 2 with 3 runs scored. He also had a walk. So every time he had a plate appearance, he got on base and scored. From an RBI standpoint, Swafford had 2 RBIs. He was 1 for 3 with a run and 2 RBIs on the night. Reed Sebastian had 2 walks, 1 for 2 at the plate, and 2 runs scored. On the night, the Indians were 8 for 21 at the plate. From a hitting standpoint, had 7 walks plus 11 runs scored. Indians were credited with 2 errors there in the first inning when Gainesville scored their 1 run. They had 11 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. Gainesville had 1 run, 3 hits, 2 errors. And again, your stat update and stat recap brought to you by Kelly Saul. Stay tuned for the full recap to be posted on our Facebook page later this evening.
They won't start without me.
honored to recognize our senior Indians, players, and managers. These young men and women have made a sacrifice to help make this program better, and their contributions will make our program better for years to come. This message is from head coach Curtis King to all of our seniors. There's no place like home, and you'll always have a home at Sanger Indian Ballpark. Your coaches want you to know how much we appreciate all of you, all that you have gave to this baseball program. It has been exciting to watch you become the young men and women that you have become. We want to thank you and your families for the sacrifices you have made to be a part of your Sanger Indian baseball program. 10 years from now, you most likely will not remember the wins and losses, but you will always remember the people in your circle that took this journey with you. Thank them every chance you get. We love you. Can't wait to see the next chapter of your life that you write. First up tonight, we have student trainer Presley Corbin and manager. Presley's escorted by her mom and dad, Chad and Rachel Corbin, her sisters, Riley and McKinley Corbin. Presley Corbin has been manager for 1 year for the baseball team. Her plans after high school is she plans to attend Tarleton State University and pursue a degree in nursing. Her favorite high school baseball memory, getting to be part of the team environment, coaches for the opportunity to be a part of the team. She'd like to thank her teammates for making it such a great season and for her parents for the support. Senior Presley Corbin. Next we have Bennett Roloff. Bennett's escorted tonight by his parents Skip and Robin Roloff and his sister Cameron. Bennett Roloff has been a Sanger baseball player for 3 years. After high school, he plans to study mechanical engineering. His favorite high school memory is team dinners. Bennett would like to thank God, his parents and family who supported him since T-ball, and all of his coaches through the years who helped shape him to the person that he is today. Bennett Roloff. Next we have Michael and David McCown. Michael and David are both escorted by their sister, Grace, their mom and dad, Shannon and Mike. Both have been Indian baseball player for 4 years. Michael would like, after high school, Michael plans to attend Texas Tech University and major in business. David plans to attend Texas Tech University and earn a degree in construction management. Michael's favorite baseball memory is team dinners and all the bus rides from the games. David's favorite memory is the bus rides and conversations in the dugouts. Michael would like to thank all of his coaches, his parents, and his teammates. And David says he would like to thank Dad and Mom for spending time and money on baseball while getting every chance they had supporting me. And to my grandpa, sister, cousins, and girlfriend for supporting me as well. Also to my teammates, coaches who have made me into the player I am today. Thank you very much. Michael and David McCown. Next we have Riley Tarwater. Riley is escorted by his dad, Jeff Tarwater, his stepdad, Austin Brockless, and his mom, Elizabeth Brockless. Riley has been on varsity for 3 years. After high school, he plans to attend UNT, majoring in biology and biochemistry. Riley's favorite baseball memory is spending time with his teammates and the bus rides to and from the games. Riley would like to thank his parents for always being there and supporting me. I'd like to thank my teammates and God. Riley Tarwater. Next we have Twister Wilson. Twister is escorted by his mom and dad, Buddy and Christy Wilson, his grandma and grandpa, Roger and Shonda Williams, his sister, Haley Pearson, and his brother, McCrae Lynn. Twister's been a baseball player for 4 years on varsity. After high school, he plans to continue baseball career in college and pursue a career in aviation mechanics. His favorite baseball memory is the bus rides after a win. Twister would like to thank
his mom, to start off, thank you for introducing me to this game I love and for being a constant presence in the stands in every single game. More importantly, thank you for being the person I could always turn to whenever I needed you the most. Dad, thank you for being my mental coach. You kept my mindset right and used the game of baseball to teach me lessons about life that I will never forget. To Grandma and Papa, thank you for being at every game, cheering me on. Knowing you were in the crowd, especially when you stepped in while my parents were working, meant everything to me. Finally, to my coaches, Coach Sparks, Coach King, Coach Garcia, Coach Snodgrass, Coach Rogers, Coach Chance, and Coach Harper. Thank you for pushing me to be a better athlete, but more importantly, for helping me grow into a better man. You've taught me that the work we do off the field matters just as much as the work we do on it. Twister Wilson. Reed Sebastian. Reed Sebastian's escorted tonight by his dad, Dwayne Sebastian, his mom, Kendra Sebastian, his brother, Raylan Sebastian, and his sister, Reed Sebastian, his grandmother, Shirley, and grandpa, Gary Pinkel. Reed's been varsity for 4 years. After high school, he plans to attend junior college while continuing his baseball career and majoring in business. His favorite high school baseball memory is throwing a cake at Creighton during the East Texas tournament or getting ejected at Crum. Sorry, kind of laughed at that one. Reed would like to thank his mom and dad for always being there and supporting me no matter what. Thank you for all you have done for me over the years. I am so grateful. Nana and Papa, for being at every game and always letting the umpires know how y'all felt. Coach King, Sparks, and Snodgrass for giving so much of their time and effort to make a better player and people. Lastly, all of my teammates for all the great memories and bonds I've built. I wouldn't want to be part of any other program. Reed Sebastian. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2026 Sanger Indian Seniors.
All right. Well, that was senior night. Big win here for the Singer Indians. Now they're giving out their senior gifts. Looks like some very, very nice backpacks. We're very proud of this senior class, and they are not done yet. They are playoff bound. I don't know if we mentioned that during the broadcast, but regardless of the outcome of Friday night, they will be playoff bound. It's just determining their seed and their opponent for the first round and when they play next week.
We have a vehicle blocking the Gainesville bus that's trying to get out. License plate's JTM 1241. We need to get you to move your SUV so the Gainesville bus can leave. Thank you.
They're going to continue to take pictures, and we are going to sign off. We appreciate everybody joining us tonight. Great job, Brett, doing the announcing for senior activities and festivities this evening. We're going to sign off.